Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, this channel is all about my journey throughout CRNA school. So today's video is just going to be how I'm prepping for semester 4 midterms. If you guys are interested, let's get into the nitty gritty. I don't know why it's every single time I go to start filming a video, this cat always wants attention. It's like I haven't given him attention all day and all of a sudden now he wants all the attention in the world. So sorry about that. Okay, so this week I have coming up 2 midterms and I was supposed to have a paper due today actually, but our professor was so kind and she's like, hey guys, how come you didn't tell me that you had midterms? And we're like, yeah, we have midterms. She's like, let's push it to next week. That way you don't have to worry about that. You can study for your midterms and don't worry about writing my paper. And thankfully that she said that, because I literally have been so unmotivated to write this paper. I don't know what it is. Like, I've read my sources, I've highlighted everything I want to mention from them, and I just can't seem to want to put it together, but I know I have to because it's due on Sunday. So I had said that I was going to have all the busy work done by week 8, and I'm hoping that that will be true. I am still missing, please hold, four Apex workbooks and the paper, and that paper she has us doing a presentation for it as well. So it should be simple, you know, knowing that I wrote the paper and everything that I want to say about it in a presentation form. It shouldn't be that difficult. I did that once before and it was pretty seamless. I actually knocked it out like in an hour. It was just a matter of recording in silence, which is impossible in a house with 4 animals. So that being said, how am I prepping? So this weekend has been kind of difficult. There's been a lot going on at home and I feel like I'm getting sick. So it's just like that, and you know, just wanting to be around for what's going on in my life, and just not having the wherewithal or I don't know where to start when it comes to my midterms, because you know, these are 8 weeks worth or 7 weeks worth of material in one test, and I feel like those are my downfalls. Like, I don't usually do that great when there's just that much material piled up all in one. But I will say that my surgical procedures class is kind of a review. I feel like it's all stuff that I've heard before. I just have to review it once more and just hope I do okay in that exam. This test is going to be worth 25% of the class. I want to make sure that I get a decent score in that class so that I'm not behind in the 8-ball. So last week I had one midterm for my special populations class, and I was kind of banking on the fact that I took care of peds, and I was pleasantly surprised that that didn't help me. So I actually ended up with an 82 as a raw score. She said she's gonna do an item analysis. Hey bud, can you get off the camera? She's gonna do an item analysis on the questions and just maybe tailor it to see what questions were worthy. And she said by Monday we should have the final score on that. I did the math though. So I put the 82 in my spreadsheet. I think I need an 85 on the final to keep an A in the class, which is okay because there's it's heavily weighted on those exams, but there are it's only worth 60% of the class. The other 40% of the class is discussions and the Apex workbooks, which 40% is a lot. So I mean, you can kind of have some leeway there. So I'm actually okay with that. I think I can do much better in the final. The next part of that class is going to be obstetrics and geriatrics, which I feel like obstetrics, even though I didn't actually do L&D, I did a lot of postpartum. I do feel like there was a lot of things that I needed to learn from the L&D realm and also antepartum in order to care for those patients in the postpartum realm. So I feel like I do have some knowledge there. Sorry, I just had a coughing fit. That's why I look so red. Anyway. So especially too, that receiving those neonates based on the mom's histories, I do know some of the obstetric realm. And then the geriatrics I feel like would be new to me, but I feel like we covered a lot of geriatrics when it came to basic nursing school, like the RN part. So I feel like I should have some basis there. But what I have coming up this week is going to be for surgical procedures. I already told you it's worth 25% of the class. We do have pre-class outlines that we do before every class that she lectures. And we have a paper, which I've already written that paper because I know her and I know how she grades. So I have most of those assignments done. I have the pre-class assignments that I have to do with each coming week. So that's pretty much it for that class. But then the other class I have is the coexisting diseases. And that class, the midterm is only worth 10%. So I'm kind of thinking that I'm like putting that one to the back burner because the C exam is worth 30% of the class. We also have Apex workbooks in that class, and something else. So we have Apex workbooks and oh my god, I can't get a word out. And a case study, which I already presented last week. So I feel like as far as this semester and as a whole, I feel like there's a lot of assignments that help the midterm and the finals not be worth so much. So that's a good sign. But I feel like because I know that it isn't worth that much and I still can do well even with like a B, I feel like I'm not putting as much effort as I need to be, and I also don't even really know where to start. So I actually reviewed Prodigy in the subjects and the chapters that were covered in the 2 classes that I have a midterm for. And what really sucks is that it's in the same exact day. So I have a midterm at 9 and then a midterm again at 1. It's different when I have one on one day and one on the other, because then I can just like review the night before and not worry about the other one because it's done. But when it's all in the same day, it's like one hell day. But yes, I am feeling under the weather and I feel like that is affecting me somewhat. I felt like I started getting sick on Saturday. Today I woke up feeling like trash, like I'm getting a really bad headache and I feel like I just want to lay down. And I feel like I can't even talk without having to cough. So I wonder how this week is going to go, but I'm hopeful to be done with it. Once week 8 is done, I feel like it's going to be smooth sailing from here. The main thing is that I will be doing an update in week 8, so look out for that video. But the main thing is that once midterms are done with, I'm going to be switching gears to the C exam. But you will see what I have to say after the end of week 8, where I give you my scores on my midterms and how I'm going to start transitioning over to focusing for the C exam coming up I have in week 11. So there's that. I'm sorry this video is kind of all over the place. I feel like my mind is all over the place and I just want to like lay down and go to sleep. But anyways, that's it for this video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye.